The pharmaceutical industry has developed unbelievable things over the last century. We now have better testing technology, new advancements in diagnostics, and more medicine than ever. In the long and expensive process of bringing a new FDA-approved drug to patients, pharmaceutical companies rely on consultants to provide insight into the views of physicians, scientists, and regulators, and to help guide decisions on how to test, seek approval, and market new drugs.
Consulting firms are extremely important to the pharmaceutical industry along their process of drug development and drug discovery. The pharmaceutical industry brings drugs or treatments to the lives of patients. These patients are incredibly affected by debilitating diseases. The process by which pharmaceutical industries bring these drugs to the lives of patients is incredibly lengthy. It's extremely laborious. There are an infinite number of steps involved, and that's where consulting firms come in. Pharmaceutical companies hire inThought to provide a really in-depth assessment of the landscape or a specific disease area that pharmaceutical companies are invested in. The team at inThought is a small group, just about under 30 people. Most of us have PhDs, medical degrees, and experience in Wall Street or on Wall Street. So we're highly educated and we have a great level of expertise in areas of disease or therapeutics that pharmaceutical companies are interested in.
As a global company, inThought Research is extending their reach into investment companies. Their background and connections to Wall Street make this a perfect fit.
inThought does a lot of work in the investor community. This comes easy for us because so many of our employees have Wall Street background and deep roots within what this community does. So working with them and having access to interactions with the investor community is super important because we can touch and really get a pulse on what investors believe in, what they might not believe in, the dynamic environment that is always changing, and that is incredibly valuable to bring that into the scientific knowledge and the assessment of these therapeutic areas that pharmaceutical companies want to know about in order to guide decision support for the programs that they're developing. New York City has this energy that galvanizes these innovative biotech hubs and these incredibly exciting research centers with the newest and the most innovative technology. This is all against a backdrop of the best and the brightest academic centers and hospitals in the world. And if you marry that with the powerful investment community that exists in New York City, I mean, it's just unmatched. Pharmaceutical companies want to be in New York City, and even if they're not based in New York City, high-level executive leadership wants to come to New York City.
If you'd like more information, visit their website, inthought.com, or watch this segment again at InsideTheBlueprint.com.